friends, welcome back for another pregnancy update. You've probably seen me wear this shirt in a past pregnancy update not that long ago. So between me and you, we are down to like 4 shirts that now fit me that are all maternity, but you start to not have ones that are long enough for your belly. If you are new around here, my name is Sandy-Kaye. I do motherhood content as I'm figuring it out with my 2 kids. I have a 3-year-old son and a daughter who is just over 1. Big goal of mine for this channel is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If you could help me out, if you're not already subscribed, and subscribe now. It's free for you, and hopefully I provide content that you enjoy. Let's go ahead and start off with baby. Baby is measuring 17 to 18 inches this week, weighing about 5 pounds, which just seems crazy, so huge, and is about as big as a pineapple. Baby's eyes are now closed when they're sleeping and open when they're awake, which is helping them settle into a sleep schedule. The baby's waxy, cheesy vernix, the coating on their skin, is starting to thicken. And this week, as your baby's getting bigger, you may notice their body parts start to stick out like a hand or a foot. You might be able to see it through your belly. Let's go ahead and dive into my symptoms this week. Well, I'm going to start off with nausea because I just got hit with a little bit of it because I probably need to eat something. But yeah, if I'm not eating regularly, especially more balanced meals with carbs, protein, and healthy fats, then I start to feel a little nauseous. I'm going to get a drink of water. So yeah, really just needing to keep up with eating enough food this week. I just felt the baby kicking, probably like, "Mom, feed me a meal." So eating every couple hours, and to just hold me over. Like, I notice sometimes I'll need to eat something immediately, like a half banana will usually do the trick. This week I noticed leaking milk. It's probably happened earlier, but I noticed it for the first time when I was leaning over to put my daughter in her crib, and it kind of, pressed on my boobs. Then some milk leaked out onto my pajama top. Sleep this week has been decent, but there was a night or two where my daughter was teething super hard, and she woke up like every hour for 3 hours and then woke up at 5 a.m. and I was able to get her back to sleep until like 6:40. I noticed when I woke up from a nap a achy feeling in my lower right stomach, like super low down under my belly button, and I'm thinking it's just ligaments stretching because my belly does seem to be getting bigger. Something kind of cool is that I can wobble the baby's head pretty low in my pelvis now. I am like 90% sure it's my baby's head, because my midwife has showed me how to do it in my last pregnancy. He was just showing, like, use your 2 middle fingers, lay on your back, and just wobble their head. And so I'm thinking baby is head down. Baby has also just been feeling lower in my pelvis, which has resulted in me needing to pee more frequently. And on top of that, I'm drinking so much water because I've just been so thirsty this week. So it could be a mixture of both those things, but man, I have definitely been feeling more movement, especially at nighttime. One night, my husband happened to be against my belly, and he was commenting on how much she was kicking. And it's funny, I was like half asleep, but I was probably like, yeah, just like said something back in my sleep. But I am usually out of it so much I don't really notice it unless I wake up in the middle of the night. Cravings this week, I really haven't been craving anything in particular, mostly just noticing that I've been wanting more carbs and not been as interested in protein. So I'm having to be more mindful of still having those balanced meals with carb, protein, and fats, but definitely leaning towards a handful of Cheez-Its and a banana and bread. So just needing smaller snacks now, where I would usually eat a big sandwich. I would just eat half of a sandwich and maybe a handful of Cheez-Its and 2 orange slices, just having to have smaller toddler-sized meals now. In general, I've just been feeling a little more fragile this week as far as not being able to push my body as far. When I was doing some calf raises during a workout, I started feeling nauseous, and the half banana that I had before the workout just wasn't cutting it. Needing to, I think, eat a full breakfast before doing a workout. Okay guys, I think officially my bike riding era may be at a close at 33 weeks and 3 days. I went for a bike ride, and I kind of planned it to be my last one because I hadn't been for like a week or 2. So I was like, let's even see how it goes. My legs are now starting to hit my belly every time I pedal. So I'm like, okay, unless I raise my seat a little bit, and if my legs are long enough, I may still keep going. But yeah, I think I might just call it quits with biking now. I have been so out of breath. It's horrible. I went upstairs just carrying a laundry bin to do some folding and putting away of the laundry, and my heart rate was at 110. Before I could put the laundry away, I just had to like sit back on my bed and just take a breather and be like, oh my gosh. It made me feel like I was gonna start hyperventilating, so I just had to think calming thoughts and try and bring my breathing back to a steady state. But I do hate that feeling where it feels like you can't catch your breath because your diaphragm just cannot expand as well with this big baby. I've definitely had moments this week of just thinking, man, I really am pregnant. And it's like, yeah, we're in the 3rd trimester, we are really pregnant, but you know, where you're just really like feeling it. Like, I'm feeling extra pregnant. Emotionally, how am I doing? I would say I've been a little strung out by the time it gets to Thursday. I babysit Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and so this is kind of like my Friday, and I am ready for it. I'm tired. I've been having 3 toddlers while being pregnant, still doing my workouts, pushing a stroller with 3 kids in it, and it's just crazy sometimes. It's just harder to do any tasks with 3 toddlers, making sure they're all dressed, their hair done, the breakfast and the nap time, and it's just one thing after another. Some days it feels like I do enjoy my days and I have fairly good energy, but man, emotionally just feeling like I need some me time and just like not a kid touching me, asking for something, crying, like I just need some quiet time. So I'm gonna look forward to that this weekend. Also, something as far as my emotional state is I have not been as tolerant with this comment that I've gotten like 5 times. Maybe the first, second, or third time you hear it, it's like, okay, yeah, whatever, brush it off. But I have someone say, you look tired to me, and it just rubbed me the wrong way. I was in the grocery store. I just walked up a hill with 3 kids in a stroller, and I'm pregnant, and it's 5 o'clock, and I'm just thinking like, lady, I think anyone would be tired. I've got 3 toddlers running around. I'm trying to get groceries right now for dinner. Like, I've got things I'm doing. It's the end of the day. Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little tired, but you commenting on it is not helping. So I was just feeling so bugged and annoyed. I came home to my husband and I'm just like, guess what someone told me again today? You look tired. Yeah. And I mean, the first person that said it was like sweet and like brought me dinner. She's like, I'll bring you dinner. I'm like, wow, that's very thoughtful. But honestly, I'm sorry. Tell me down in the comments, what silly things have people said to you that just kind of bug you while you're pregnant? They just think it's okay for them to constantly tell you you look tired. I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm growing a human. Yes, I'm tired a little bit. Let's go through the 3 questions I go through each week. First up being, how am I preparing for labor and birth, postpartum, all that. And I have been nesting a little more. Facebook Market is my friend, and I found a baby bath for $5. That was kind of one of the on the fence items, but I thought if I'm bathing the kids, I'm gonna feel more comfortable with my 2 kids and a baby seat so that the newborn can be more supported, because I don't always want to be in the bath. I'm not super a bath person anyway, but I'll just feel better that the newborn will be supported and have its own spot with the other 2 kids. And then also just some plastic drawers. We have a couple sets of them around our house, and they're easy to move because we will be moving probably in the next 5 years again, and probably sooner than that. And they're lightweight and they hold the clothes and they work great. So now that we're having another baby, I'll just stack this one. It will stack on top of the other gray plastic bin we have to add more space. Best moment this week, I would say just taking the time to having a warm to hot bath by myself. I've taken like 2 or 3 this week, and I told you I'm not that much of a bath person, but in the end of pregnancy, I do enjoy some bath. Last question is, what am I excited about? I'm excited to meet this little girl. She's kicking right now again. And my sister-in-law, she just had her 3rd baby girl, and she's got a boy, girl, girl, and I've got the same pattern. So it was just so fun to see her little baby girl be welcomed into her family. So happy for them, and she said it's her best labor and birth yet. I'm hoping that's my case as well, and it just made me so excited seeing someone before me in pregnancy have their baby on the other end. I'm like, I'm excited for that little baby to be in my arms too. Although I'm not ready for it yet because I need to get a few more things done. One more thing I am excited about is I have a midwife appointment in person next Thursday, and I haven't had one in like a month. Our last visit was on the phone, so it'll be nice to see my midwife in person, confirm the baby's head down, that I'm measuring good, weighing all right, and everything looks okay. Anyway, that is a wrap on this video. Let's show you the bump and we'll let you get on your way. Okay, one last thing that I forgot to mention too is I feel like my baby belly dropped. So I'm going to show you over here what my belly looked like last week. I haven't even looked at it. And then over here what it looks like now. And you guys tell me between these two photos, does it look like my belly dropped? Because I'm curious and I'm excited to compare the photos too, because I haven't, but I just looked at my belly in the mirror and thought, that looks different. Here is my 34-week belly from the side, front. Let me show you second. That is everything for this video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.